I asked a man why he stayed in the same job, same relationship, same apartment for 11 years. He said, "Because it's comfortable." Then he cried. Comfortable and dead are sometimes the same thing. You've read the books, written the goals on sticky notes, and yet, here you are, doing the exact same thing you did last year. Knowing was never your problem. By the end of this, you'll understand why. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, "This year will be different"? 3 times? 10? Every January for a decade? Here's what nobody tells you about change. It doesn't require motivation. It requires the death of a version of you that you've been protecting. The alarm you snooze twice, the same route to work, the same 3 excuses at 11 p.m. you don't do the thing you promised at 7 a.m. Notice I didn't say you're lazy. I said you're loyal. Loyal to a story rewritten so many times it feels like truth. Your brain doesn't crave happiness. It craves familiarity. Even suffering feels safer than the unknown. I used to think discipline was the answer, until I realized discipline without a decision is just noise. You can wake up at 5 a.m. for 30 days and still be the same person, because you never decided to become someone else. You performed change. You didn't choose it. Sit with that for a second. Somewhere, right now, there's a version of you that already made the decision. That version doesn't check their phone 11 times, hoping something feels different. That version already left the relationship, sent the application, said the hard truth out loud. The distance between you and that version isn't time. It isn't resources. It's the story you keep telling yourself about who you are. This isn't about trying harder. This is about ending a story that was never true. The same choices, repeated, will always produce the same life. Not worse, not better, the exact same one, wearing a different date on the calendar. You can call it fate. It's not. It's a pattern. And patterns break, not with willpower, but with one decision made so completely that going back becomes impossible. That man, the one who cried when he said comfortable, changed 3 weeks later at 2 a.m., staring at his ceiling, asking the only question that matters. If I do this exact same thing for another 11 years, can I survive that? The answer was no. That no, not a plan, not a vision board, was the first real decision of his adult life. Courage comes after. Change starts with refusing to lie to yourself for one more day about what you're building by staying the same. You don't need a new year. You need one honest sentence, said in the dark, without an audience. I will not live this exact same year again. Maybe this is your permission. If this found you today, maybe it wasn't an accident. Subscribe. The next story might break your pattern. You don't get a different life by repeating the same one louder.